Hey everyone, and welcome to IELTS with Dan. And today we are learning 10 new phrases that will make your vocabulary more academic and that will help you get a higher score on IELTS. And let's get started. So the first word that I would like to discuss with you today is unlike. Unlike somebody, unlike something. We use this word when we want to say that something is different from another thing, or that a person is different from another person, to show the difference between them, to contrast this difference. Now, unlike his brother, Tom prefers staying indoors and reading books. So, Tom likes reading, his brother doesn't like reading. So, unlike his brother, Tom likes reading. Unlike my old phone, this one has a much longer battery life. Unlike my old phone, which doesn't have a long battery life, this one does have a long battery life, right? So they are different in this respect. Unlike many of my colleagues, I enjoy working on weekends. So I enjoy working on weekends, and my colleagues don't. So unlike many of my colleagues, I enjoy working on weekends. The next phrase is to make your ends meet. And we use this phrase when we want to say that somebody is earning just enough money to survive, perhaps, and not really much more. They cannot afford to go and buy new cars and so on. They just earn enough for basic needs. So maybe some basic clothing, some basic food. And many families struggle to make their ends meet due to rising living costs. So struggle to, we covered last lesson, and that meant difficult, right? It's not easy for them to make their ends meet. So it's difficult for them to earn enough money to survive, basically. That's what it means. Now, she works 2 jobs to make her ends meet. She works 2 jobs to make her ends meet, to earn enough money to survive. They rely on government assistance to make their ends meet, to have enough money to survive. Next up, to be held accountable for something. And that means that you are responsible for your actions and you face the consequences. Maybe they're good, maybe they're bad. And so the first example will be a manager is held accountable for their team's performance. And that means that the manager is responsible. So if something goes wrong, the manager will be held accountable. The manager will answer for this, maybe mistakes or good things that happen. Now, if you break the rules, you will be held accountable for your actions. You will be responsible. You will answer for your actions. The driver should be held accountable for causing the accident. So, in this case, maybe we mean that the driver should be punished for causing the accident. All right. And the next one is enable. So something enables somebody to do something. With enable, we usually say something enables somebody to do something. It's more common to use something. Now, that means that something makes it possible for someone to do something. Something happens because of another thing, So this new app enables users to track their daily expenses easily. So it gives them a chance to track their expenses, to see where they spend their money. It enables users to track their expenses. Online learning is a good thing. It enables students to study from anywhere in the world. Right. And glasses enable people to see clearly. So because of glasses, they are able to see clearly. All right. Moving on, we have a secluded area. A secluded area is an area where there aren't many people. It's quiet and you can relax there perhaps. It's usually far away from busy streets and busy areas. So the hotel is located in a secluded area, perfect for a relaxing vacation or holiday. We found a secluded area on the beach where we could relax, right? So the criminals were hiding in a secluded area deep in the forest. So there weren't any people there. It was very quiet there, far away from busy places, crowded places, a secluded area. Now, somebody is always there for me or for anyone. We use this when we want to say that somebody is always ready to help you or another person. So maybe your parents or your friends. Let's read some examples. I can rely on my best friend because he is always there for me. He is always ready to help. He is always there for me. Whenever I need advice, he is always there for me. During tough times, my parents are always there for me. They're always ready to help. Now, instead of nowadays, we can also use at present and currently. And nowadays is a bit overused, I think. It's like every single essay has nowadays as the first word. But there's nothing wrong, but it's just maybe you want to stand out from the rest of the students. You want to be a bit different. So in this case, you could say at present or currently, which mean the same thing. At present, many countries are investing in renewable energy sources to combat climate change. Nowadays, at present, the same. Currently, scientists are researching new treatments for this disease. Currently, more students prefer studying abroad to gain international experience. To lose track of time. So when you are very interested in something, you're very focused perhaps, and you forget how much time has passed, so you lose track of time. We were having such a great conversation that we lost track of time. Maybe we thought it was 20 minutes, but it turned out to be 1 hour. Much longer than we thought. Now, while playing video games, he often loses track of time. He thinks it's just 5 minutes, where in reality it's 2 hours. She lost track of time while working on her painting. She lost track of time. To lose track of time. Now, to make up your mind. To make up your mind means to make a decision. So you think about something and you consider all the possibilities and you come to a conclusion. You think, okay, so I'm going to do this. Oh, no, I'm not going to do this. So he finally made up his mind and accepted the job offer. So he considered this offer. He thought of all the pros and cons, and he thought to himself that, all right, I better accept this offer. And he made up his mind. He made this decision. If you don't make up your mind soon, the opportunity will be gone. If you don't make up your mind soon. I can't make up my mind about which laptop to buy. I can't make up my mind about which laptop to buy. I cannot decide. All right. And then we have, it slipped my mind. Now, this phrase is perfect for your speaking section. When you forget some specific detail, or maybe you're just telling about the time when you forgot to do something, So, to forget something. I was supposed to call you back, but it completely slipped my mind. I forgot her birthday. It just slipped my mind. I just forgot. It slipped my mind that we had a test today. So yeah, I forgot about the test. And that's it for today. As usual, if you like the video, please click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'll be uploading more interesting words, more interesting phrases, some tips for IELTS in the future. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.